Hello, Brian the Fanboy here, and today I am going to review the first season of Kamen Rider Amazons, or as they say in Japan, Kamen Rider Amazons. Now, first thing, I want to say I'm sorry for not making videos for 3 weeks, but that's because, I was in Massachusetts visiting family, but now that I'm back home, I can go back to making videos again. Now, anyway, as for the show, well, Kamen Rider Amazons begins with the by this group of what look like to be exterminators, well, no, or soldiers, and they went to this place to exterminate what they refer to as vermin. Of course, they're not really exterminators; they're actually on a secret mission to get rid of something. And with this woman who, that's what's going on, and well, she was told they're exterminators, and well, one of the team members would have to, talk to her so the rest of the team can finish the mission. And then, as a few minutes of walking in the building, they found a something. It was some kind of a monster, and then one of the team members also turned into a monster, and but eventually the team member that the big monster defeated the enemy, and that was the mission. Now then we meet this woman named let's see here. Oh yes, here you go. Miss Misuzawa Rega, and well, she is the chief officer of the no no the Nosama Pharmacy's Special RT department. And well, the department, well, there's some kind of pharmaceutical company that did some experiment which resulted in the kind of monster that the team fought earlier in the episode. Then we meet to, oh yes, later we meet someone named, oh yes, her, sorry about this. Oh yes, Misusuwa Haruku. And then later on, he's soon visited by his sister. Yeah. Oh yes, Misuzuwa Mizuki. Now, thing is that Haruka is according to the show, at least in the episode, he was the adopted son of Rega, and Mizuki is Rega's biological daughter. And eventually, Haruku and Mizuki grew up together, and and they get along very well. Of course, Haruka could not go out as smash as ordinary people because it turns out he has a condition. No, yeah. By the end of the first episode, the team met up another monster, and then somebody came, and his this guy, his name is oh yes, Takajama Jin, and then he went and do get ready to attack the monster. But before, what he did is he used this belt thing and he turned a handle and said Amazon, and he turned into a red version of the original Kamen Rider Amazon. Only uh, uh, he looks a bit more metallic in that form. And then the next episode picked up what was the fight and yeah, fought the monster. And now the team member who turns into a monster, well, his name is. Yeah, it's right here somewhere. Okay, well, his name is Mamoru. I forgot his family name, but yes, and well, he's not one of the bravest, but he does his duty, and well, there was an episode where he said the reason he's part of the team is because he likes burgers and he also likes the team members as well. Now, by the end of the second episode, well, it was revealed that Haruka can also turn into a monster, and this is well, like a monster, well, like the green version of what Jin turns into. And then he fought, and well, he fought the other monsters as well, and then uh, and it was over. I think it was the next episode where Haruka is told by Jem about what he is. And well, around the same time that at a pharmaceutical company, it's revealed that the monsters are in the show are called Amazons. And it turns out that they were created in a lab using what the people at the lab refer to as Amazon cells. However, something went wrong, and the uh, the lab projects they got loose, and the people won't know if somebody is in Amazon unless until it's too late. Now, back at Jin's place, well, Jin has Haruka put on this thing that looks like the Kiki bracelet from the original Kamen Rider Amazon, but instead of it being a uh, some kind of bracelet that gives its wearer some kind of power, what it does is injects some kind of serum that's supposed to suppress any temptations of eating humans. And when he was put on, well, Haruka felt pain, and of course the serum would only work until there's none left. And after that, well, Haruka has to control his hunger for as long as he can. Also, Jin, he lives with his girlfriend. Her name is oh yes, yeah, her name is Izumi Nanaka. Eventually, oh yeah, then another battle. Well, Haruka started to fight another Amazon. Only once he henshin, uh, he turned into well, kind of like the original Kamen Rider Amazon, which is all green with a yellow belly. Only difference is that it's more metallic. At least it looks metallic. Of course, eventually the team captured both Haruka and Jin, and then at the lab Haruka was told about what's going on, and then during a meeting with the people who are in charge of a staff meeting of the pharmaceutical company, Haruka arrived and asked Reika what's going, is he human, and Reika told him that he is human, and also that he's also a third type of Amazon, one that doesn't eat people, under control. And then uh, after he was told, he went to where Jin is, and Jin told Haruka about his story, and it turns out he used to work for the company. I mean, he was a scientist, I think. Go check this here. Oh yes, he was a cell biologist over there, and he wanted to find a way to bring an end to the Amazons, and he thought the only way to stop them is to this by becoming an Amazon himself. So he did experiment on himself. He became the red version of what Haruka is. And then eventually, forgot her name. Oh yes, Izumi. He managed to break into the company to where Jin was being locked up and freed him. Now, thing about Jin is that after he became the Red Amazon, well, um, he did say that he intends to kill all Amazons. And now, yes, and there's been so many Amazons attacking people for some time now. But of course, Haruka joined the team, and well, Jin does his own way of dealing with him. Let's see. Oh yes, and then eventually Mizuki learned about Haruka's origin. And then surprising, there was this a group of people who are Amazons, but these are Amazons who want to live normal lives, and well, um, they go to this place where they can eat what they need without actually have to kill anybody. Of course, they were actually eating humans, and then thing was in the company um, that was made, where they made something that will destroy any Amazons, and eventually Gene teamed up with Haruka and his new friends. I mean, with a new team. Of course, there was arguments. However, and Jane decided to go along and do what it takes to kill all the Amazons. And he was told that if it works, then Jane would die too. And Jim pointed out that when he said he was going to kill all the Amazons, he even meant all Amazons, and that includes himself. So actually, he wanted to kill all Amazons, and he wanted to probably was trying to kill himself for last. Oh, and also, yes, the thing with Haruka and Mizuki, well, he did save her from another. He did save his sister from another Amazon, and that's what got her to start an investigation. What's going on, and that's eventually she learned that Haruka is an Amazon. And then we get to the final battle, and well, when Haruka learned that they would have killed those Amazons that were living normal lives, well, he thought that they shouldn't. Well, Haruka thought that they shouldn't be killed if they didn't kill anybody, but he was told that if they eat humans, they had to die. And then the final battle between Haruka and Jin. Oh, and also Mamoru. Well, he well, there's a well. What happened was that the thing that was destroyed the Amazons. Well, was some kind of an acid rain, but it would only affect Amazons. Ordinary people are not affected by it. But still, it got well, how it's what happened was it got its first Amazons to go all crazy in the human form, and then they transform, and then start attacking eating people. And when Mamoru he went into his Amazon form without willing to, he ended up eating one of his team members, and well, he was destroyed by what he did. And then eventually, well, the final battle and well, it was all over. However, by the end of the final episode, it was revealed that the people who were attacked by the Amazons but survived, well, it kind of have create new Amazons. And then Raika told her boss, who was this old guy in a wheelchair, although he was seen in a wheelchair, during his time during each time he appeared on the show. And well, when we heard that a new kind of Amazon, well, new Amazons had been released, he got up and danced. And that's the end of the first season of Kamen Rider Amazons. Now, what I think about this show? Well, it was different from the other Kamen Rider series I've seen so far. Of course, I've only seen three Kamen Rider series of the Showa era, but this one was it's very dark and a bit more gruesome or gore, whatever one word you want to use. Of course, I don't recommend letting children watch it. As for teenagers, well, that's up to the parents. But for anybody who's over the age of 17, then they can watch it, without the parental consent. But still, like I said before, it's dark and it's more mature than from the other Kamen Rider series kind of before. And I haven't become a fan of the Kamen Rider franchise yet. But like I said before, I need to watch more Kamen Rider series in order to see whether I become a fan or not. But yeah, so that's that's my review of Kamen Rider Amazon Season 1. And also, please subscribe to my channel because that will help me a lot. And please share this video on social media like Facebook, Twitter, or whatever. So that's it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.